Okay, whose Marvel senses tingled the moment that intro came on? Ooh, that feels cool. Hello and welcome to Games. Thank you so much for coming to see me play some Marvel Avengers beta today. I am so excited to play this game and I can't wait to see how it's going to go and what it's going to be like. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see me play more of this, please like and subscribe. That'd be great. Alright, let's do this. Today, I'm going to be playing on Brutal Difficulty, which is the hardest difficulty in this beta, because I always like to stream and record on hard difficulty for you guys. It just makes it a little bit more interesting and makes some really cool gameplay because you see how much the person is overcoming when they're actually playing, and the challenge that it involves. Also, I'm a big Marvel fan. I've been watching the Avengers films for years. Up there with my favourite. Avengers 1 is probably still one of my favourite Avengers movies. Avengers Age of Ultron is actually not too bad, but my favourite is definitely Endgame. That was absolutely fantastic. I really cannot find a flaw for it. For me, it's an amazing film, and I love it so much. So I'm so excited to see an Avengers game and to see what they can do with it. And the characters that they have in the MCU, and like who your villains are going to be, who you can play as, and how they feel to play. Oh, I'm so excited. Woohoo! We're at the beta! Also, having seen this game on the internet and just having had a look at it, I think that you can only play it as an autosave feature. So any of the gameplay that you see is literally my first attempt at it. So this is just going to be how I play through it. And I might have some mistakes and some deaths and some other things, but we'll see how we go. I also always play on the brighter screen settings, just because it always makes sense to me. I don't understand why it's set as darker and why they always give you the option to make it darker. For me, I want to see more what's happening in the world. So yeah, anyway, it always confuses me as to why they actually want you to adjust the logo on the screen until you can barely see the symbol in the middle. I'm like, no, I'd like to see the symbol in the middle, wouldn't I? Because then I can see everything in the world. Oh boy, here we are. Okay, today we're going to be playing on Brutal Difficulty. Wish me luck, let's see how we go. I'm a big fan of the Batman Arkham games as well, so I'm going to try and not get hit. Imagine I'm playing just good dodging skills, and we'll see how we go. I'm going to let this intro play.
You know that old saying, never meet your heroes? Well, I did. And it was awesome! The Avengers were everything I imagined.
Hello, San Francisco!
Thor, Tony, check it out. At once.
Try to keep up.
Okay, that's cool, but it only gives us like a brief snippet of the Avengers there. Oh, I was keen to see all of them and more of them, but anyway, we'll be playing as them, so that'll be exactly what I want.
Yeah, obviously. We're gonna let you catch up. Whoa! This just got a whole lot more interesting.
Let's make this quick.
Where?
Also, I'm slightly thrown off because I'm not hearing Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr., but that's okay.
Go, go, go! You gotta use men out here. We need backup.
Hydra! That looks like Hydra at least. Okay, let's use his hammer. Triangle.
You are not worthy.
Damn! Not gonna lie, that did feel pretty cool. Although I feel like underpowered for what Thor's capable of doing. I'm just extremely cautious about actually getting health taken off me because I think that your power level in this is decreased, and I'm assuming therefore like your health as well. Alright, so dodge as much as you can and hit them!
I just caught a bus. Maybe I should have had a bigger breakfast this morning.
Huh, good on you, Tony. I suppose it's really weird and throws you off just a little bit that the actors aren't Chris Hemsworth and Robert Downey Jr. And old games actually did it. I remember an Iron Man 2 game had Robert Downey Jr.'s voice as the voice of Iron Man. That was really cool. Also, I totally pretended to be Kratos there. I was so curious if you could actually throw Mjolnir. And you can! Same way that you throw Kratos' Leviathan axe. Oh, it's just very similar. But obviously this is Thor's hammer.
Thor! Thanks for the assist. We got civilians trapped behind those barricades.
Understood. Stay behind me. I will deal with them.
We got you, Thor.
Why, thanks, buddy. I've got you too. I've got to say, Thor feels alright to play, but it doesn't feel amazing yet. I can't wait to figure out how to use his attacks more, maybe that'll do it. I officially threw Mjolnir too early. Okay, alright, let's take them out. Go, Mjolnir!
They did not introduce themselves.
Well, that was quite rude.
Guns are shielded.
Oh, man.
Their hell on the line.
This is gonna be great. Actually, I'm starting to like his heavy attacks. When he smashes down, it feels great.
Until we figure out what's going on.
Oh, that was so satisfying. Mjolnir actually feels decent. Like, it feels heavy when you hit somebody with it. I've got to try and actually time a triangle and circle attack with somebody at some point. At this point, I'm just killing them before I can actually use, like, their finishing move. But I'll do it at some point. Oh! That was a great noise as he died there. That was really cool.
No, just stuck.
Lucky for you, I am Mike.
Thank you, Thor.
Get to safety.
That was a really cool Thor moment. That's very Thor. Okay, that's awesome. Great actors. It just feels so different from having Chris Hemsworth as Thor. It's just really different. Woo! Oh man, that is so cool. That is actually so cool.
Thor, thank
Stay
you.
down. Help is on the way.
Walk into my hammer, buddy.
Kill the guy.
Oh, not gonna lie, that is cool. They copied the combat really well from the films. That is such a good version of Thor to actually physically fight with. Just gotta make sure my dodging skills are on point. I really don't want to be hit. But man, even though I don't know how to use Thor because this is my first time playing with him, when he hits hard, it is so cool. Man, they just keep on firing at you. I remember seeing videos of Iron Man being really easily killed, so I'm so concerned about what happens when I'm actually using Iron Man and I get hit a bunch of times.
Whoa, Thunder God, who said you could have all the fun?
Oh, we have a heroic ability. Okay, let's use it. Ah, we called down a lightning storm. Okay, interesting. I was kind of hoping for something which would just destroy all enemies in my immediate path, like immediately, like. But this works too. Gotta admit, Thor's basic attack isn't that great, but his actual heavy attack is fantastic, and that's good for taking out multiple enemies. Also, let me use my hammer throwing skills to try and take out as many of these guys as I can from a distance. Basically, just do this. I reckon if I get overwhelmed. Oh, what was that hammer spin thing? That's the thing he does in the films. Can I actually charge up a heavy attack like that? Oh, that's so cool. That adds so much more to his actual combat. Yes! I want to do that and fly in the air, though. That would be a really cool addition. Ooh, we have shields that we need to take out with a heavy attack to get at their actual bodies. Okay, cool. Let's do it. I love how it does that. That is actually so cool. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, gotta make sure that I keep on dodging and hitting and doing this combat really well. Oh, I would pick up in that finishing move, but I've got this huge ability I want to use now. Okay, let's see. What's this attack? Oh, that's actually not too bad. That's pretty cool. For enemies carrying weapons powered by the Tesseract, it seems like.
Hey, get back here.
Ah, cool! We get to play as Iron Man! Okay, let's see how we go. I have to admit, I really like the look and feel of Iron Man already. This is very, very cool. And if the enemy already has weapons powered by the Tesseract attacking us, it seems that they're really ready for a fight. That doesn't bode well for us.
Those rockets are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, I know. I built the damn thing.
I think I've got to try and let the hype I have for this game fade away, because right now the hype can ruin this experience, and I feel like that's what I'm experiencing now. I'm going to try and enjoy it. Boss fight, a new area. Screams of a boss fight.
Which one of you B-movie extras shot at me?
You see, it kinda sounds like Iron Man, but doesn't also. It's enough, I suppose.
The convoy is carrying classified shield prototypes.
That was so cool! And before, I'm referring to just the fact that the voice isn't Robert Downey Jr., and I just missed my Downey Jr.
We'll keep you updated. The goose is fine.
Iron Man actually feels really good to play as. Immediately, there's something that's just awesome about it. The way he hits is fantastic, and it just feels like a really good adaptation of the film Iron Man. I feel like I wanted this Iron Man in a video game when Iron Man 1 came out, and when all of the actual fandom came out from that. I just remember thinking, oh my god, I want to play as Iron Man, and now I get to. And he's actually pretty good. I just remember thinking that I would have actually loved this, like, 10 years ago. And I really like it now. But the fandom has worn off a little bit, Iron Man is dead, and Like, it's an interesting time to be doing it. But it's so cool to play. I feel actually really powerful with my fists when I'm hitting them. Like, bam, bam. Yes! I did a finishing move. There, I think that's my first one. Okay, very cool. On Brutal, I think I have to dodge a lot. Like, this is not easy on Brutal. I think it's just really interesting because they keep on firing at you. So, my apologies for just dodging a lot in this part, but that's really what you have to do. Because there's just so many of them attacking you. You only have like 1 or 2 seconds as a window to actually hit them or shoot them, and then you gotta keep on dodging. Also, the ceiling of this particular battle scene is actually really low. Like, you try and get up above them, and they immediately say return to the ground. Man, hit him once, dodge a couple times, hit him again, dodge a couple times. I also feel like actually engaging in melee combat is just a better way to go with this. Like, if you're good at aiming, that's really cool, you can shoot them, but just the amount of time you have to aim doesn't lend it well to that. Also, something I've just discovered is that if the internet is bugging out at all, it doesn't really play well for the beta, so just keep that in mind. That just happened to me there. That uppercut is awesome. Stop shooting at me! I did not hit her. I did not. Gee, this fight's ceiling cap is low. You go up a little bit, they tell you to come down straight away. Aw, man, that's alright. Let's keep on going. Also, the fire on the ground looks really good. Some fantastic fire. Remembering, this is Square Enix. This is the developers of the Tomb Raider games that came out recently. And those are some of my favorite games. Also, just love the fire effects in those games. Fantastic. Woohoo! Alright, we recharged our Uni Beam. Let's fire it again. Durr. I think that's it. Alright, it's a boss fight! Probably Stark's technology too, usually is.
Alright, whose bright idea was this outfit? Shield trucks with turrets?
Tony!
Alright, fine.
Ha! I knew it! Come on, Iron Man, you can do this! You really feel like you're in a pitched fight as Iron Man. You never feel like victory is assured. Even as Thor on this difficulty, I don't think you really felt like victory was assured. I can totally charge up an attack, but I just think that the amount of time that you have to actually focus on them and then charge it up, he's gonna shoot you.
Just hoping these guys don't have... They take it back. They've got pulsar tanks.
They're really well equipped for a fight. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the Avengers struggle.
Why is it moving?
Someone's initiated the security protocols. The Chimera's autopilot has taken over.
You'll need backup. We're heading back.
Negative. Secure the bridge. Those weapons can't get into the city.
Copy that. You're up, Bruce.
Not picking up any romantic chemistry there, so maybe they aren't romantically involved in this universe. Oh man, I can't wait to play as the Hulk. This is gonna be great. For those who ever played the Incredible Hulk games in the PS2, those were so good, and I'm honestly so glad that I get to play as the Hulk again. I've been waiting for this for years. Hulk smash! That's the moment when Loki cops it in the first Avengers film. They've literally recreated that. That's so cool. Man, even playing as the Hulk requires you to dodge. On this mode, you have to make sure that you don't get hit much at all, because otherwise you're going to go down real easy. I'm not too sure I'm going to be able to play all of this without dying. We'll see how we go. Maybe if I die, I'll just cut out and start again from a point, and I'll just let you know where I died. Elbow smash! Yeah, there we go! That was pretty dope. Ooh, okay, looks like shield turrets are firing at me. I've got to go over and destroy them now. I've got to admit, I really do feel like the Hulk at this moment. I feel like a superhero. This is pretty cool. So I think that this Hulk over here is clearly driven by rage. There's obviously the different kind of Hulks that you have in the MCU. There's Professor Hulk, there's Rage Hulk, there's like just a bunch of different ones that the comics actually have. This guy's driven by rage.
Tony, Thor! Got some of those flyers on me!
Annoying little guys, aren't they? On my way.
Man, that elbow slam works every single time. I love how they just went flying too. I just want to get from this side of the bridge to the other. So I feel like those might be a little tricky to actually jump up. Let's see how we go.
Today was going to be with fan clubs and funnel cakes. Focus, Tony.
Classic Tony distraction moment. Oh man. I wasn't sure I was going to make that last jump there. That looked like it didn't work. Jumping onto those ledges is a lot harder than you think. You think it'd be really easy, but the timing of it's just not right. Or it just feels like it's not as linear as you'd want it. Nothing is happening, non-Chris Evans Avenger, but we will try our very best to fix the situation for you. Oh yes! The guys who developed this must have played the original Incredible Hulk on the PS2 because this thunderclap is the best.
I got eyes on him. Hulk, bringing in the Quinjet for a landing.
Also, that was absurdly pretty back there. Everything in the fire effects was just awesome. Hulk smash! Yes. Oh my god, that guy is just getting kicked. That is perfectly the Hulk.
Inventions are dangerous, Stark.
Hey, those weapons were meant for the good guys.
Is that supposed to be a joke?
Not the time. Get your heads in the game.
The interaction and banter between the Avengers is very good, mimicking the actual Avengers in the movies really well.
What's going on over there?
Not sure, Nat. Seems like the reactor's malfunctioning. I'm getting strange readings on the monitors, like we're being pulled to a heat signal in the bay.
Do we get to play as Cap?
Nat, it's going to this.
Repeat that, Cap. I'm having trouble hearing.
Nat, do you read?
Yes, we do. It probably has the automatic magnetic boomerang feature as well. We're starting out with an ability that's dope. Oh, so cool. We got our first finishing move with Cap straight away. Okay, let's take you on, guys. Who's coming at me? Okay, flashbang entrance. Let's see how Captain America fights. Oh man, that is so smooth. The smoothest Avenger to play as by far. That is so good. Eat my shield. Eat it. I feel like that's probably the best strategy to mix it up with a whole bunch of manual combat. Just throw your shield heaps. Ah, again, Captain America feels so good to play as. He is just the best player so far. You really, really like playing as Cap. He feels great. Ah, we have shield enemies. Okay, I've encountered your kind before. How do I vault over or disarm you? Like that. There you go. Okay. Once you pressed circle and just like gone over them, you can just hit them heaps. Another one. You shall meet with the same fate as your friend. Sweet, but he's upstairs now. I can't touch him. Okay. Well, maybe we're gonna have to turn to the other guy and take that guy out first. Oh man, that uppercut works really cool. That's just wicked. I definitely like the shield throw feature. That is really cool. I'll definitely spam that as often as I need to.
The reactor won't stabilize. The turret's molecular structure is breaking down into a gas. Something below is feeding energy into the reactor. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, he's a villain. 100%. And I think what gave it away was the way that he said, "It's extraordinary!" He was way too happy about it. Oh man, I'm really liking throwing the shield, I'm not gonna lie. It's very, very addictive and very cool. Plus just mix it with all the combat. Like that. I really like the finishing moves, they're also really cool. And just the way that he hits is so smooth, it just feels really, really good. Honestly, Cap feels kind of similar to Batman, except just a little lighter in terms of like combat styles. He's so good. Obviously, he doesn't have the same stun feature that Batman does, but it's just really, really cool. I like him as his own character. That slow-mo was really smooth.
Shepard in my sights.
Shepard.
We have a special move. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that.
Avengers, if you can hear me, the convoy is transporting a highly lethal sonic disruptor bomb. Our enemies intend to detonate it within the city.
We're going down.
I repeat, a sonic disruptor bomb. Secure the asset at once.
So that's Kamala Khan. Clearly she's going to inherit superpowers from the green gas she's sniffing in there.
Are you kidding me? Thought the UN outlawed those years ago.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Now that is an entrance.
So this is Taskmaster. Basically gifted with the ability to learn things incredibly fast.
Taskmaster.
That's pretty cool, although I don't know why out of all of the villains they could have given us, they chose Taskmaster. Could have been Thanos, could have been Bad Hulk, it could have been so many different people.
That bomb goes off, it could liquefy everything within a 10-mile radius.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Tony, Thor, the cables! I'll handle the break detonator.
That's pretty cool though. I can't wait to actually take on Taskmaster. Who's gonna fight him? I was just so curious to see if he could actually shoot him real quick.
From one former SEAL agent to another. I've learned a few tricks since we last met.
Oh yeah? Here's one. I'm kicking your ass!
That's pretty cool though. I can't wait to take on Taskmaster. Looks like Romanov's gonna fight him.
The base of the bridge is secure.
Oof, all I can think of here is ouch.
Guys, I'm getting these strange seismic readings.
Tony, truck!
Got it.
Oh man, it's so cool to see the Avengers in action saving this bridge. This is very, very cool.
Hungry? I'll take this.
Ha! We got the detonator. Okay, looks like it's time for a showdown between the two. Let's get him.
I was hoping to face you.
Funny, I'm never gonna do it. Come and get it!
Okay, look, if that's all I need to worry about at this stage, that's pretty easy. All you gotta do is just time your roll around and then just shoot him again. And just rinse and repeat. Not too hard so far.
Not so fast.
This is so specky. Also, if you're liking what you're seeing so far, please like and subscribe. That way, I know you'd like me to play more of this beta.
Did I break your little jetpack?
Doesn't matter. I have this.
Damn it! Hand it over!
Okay, cool. Now we've just got to get that detonator off him. Although, Taskmaster will learn as you fight him.
Now come on. The more I fight, the more you learn, right?
It's called photographic reflexes.
It's called unoriginal.
There you go, that's the word. Photographic reflexes. Ooh, not bad. So far we're doing alright against him, but I think he'll actually adapt and learn our patterns of fighting. Also, this is really cool, but I'm really hankering for like a Thanos fight or something like really grand fight.
You're interrupting. Hand over the detonator, and maybe I won't drop kick you off this bridge.
No, I'd still drop kick him off the bridge. As long as you actually dodge, you can get in and hit him really quick. Although he starts to get better at parrying you, I think, here.
Your dance ends now.
Okay, looks like we might be trapped. Wait, we can grapple our way out of this. All I need to do is press R2 and grapple over.
Must be frustrating. Always one step behind.
You're after the Chimera, aren't you? What are you gonna do with it? Sell it to the highest bidder?
I'm after something much more valuable.
What's that?
I won't spoil the surprise.
Why I'm hankering for a really large fight with a huge villain at the beginning of the game is I suppose if you look at the beginning of God of War, the one that's come out in 2018. The beginning is the main antagonist from the start, and he is fantastic to fight. Taskmaster's cool, but doesn't feel like the main villain. And the opening to God of War is fantastic, and the opening to this is really good, but without a villain as grand as what you could probably expect, it just doesn't feel as great. Like, granted, this is actually a heap of fun, and I'm really enjoying taking that Taskmaster on brutal difficulty, but they could have given us Thanos. Oop, got a little bit hit there. Also, this is actually my first time playing through this because this thing auto-saves, so I really have only one opportunity to get this combat down, so here we go. Last stage.
Still trying to piece it together?
You giving up?
Not fair. No. Where has your investigation left you?
Okay, this is Taskmaster at full ability. Now he's figured out all of our attacks. We just need to try and get around him and attack him any way we can.
You're not the brains behind this. And this smells like distraction. I'm done talking.
Oh, sweet!
Coward.
What's the matter?
Okay, we got him now.
Next time, take better notes.
Did we win?
Guess you saw that coming, huh?
You think you've won?
What the hell are you talking about?
Look around, Romanoff. The world will remember this day. The day their heroes failed them.
That was pretty satisfying.
What's happening here?
The city's collapsing.
Damn it, they played us.
Yep.
Steve, can you hear me? Get the hell out of there!
I think we get to play as her later.
Screw this.
The urgency in this is really cool. Snap. And thus our story begins.
5 years ago, the Avengers paraded dangerous, untested technology causing damage on an unprecedented scale. Our beloved Captain America was killed during the attempted theft of this technology. Thousands of other innocent people died, and many more still bear the scars of what has come to be known as A-Day. Hundreds fell sick, encased in strange cocoons, only to emerge with dangerous, otherworldly powers. With no known cure, the disease has spread across the country, and while both S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers promised to rectify the situation, it was Dr. Banner's testimony that brought about the end of an era.
You so-called heroes transformed San Francisco into an infectious, gas-filled quarantine zone. You unleashed diseased, powerful beings that wreak havoc throughout our nation. Many still lay dormant, unidentified. So I ask you again, Dr. Banner, do the Avengers pose a danger to society?
Yes.
Their activities outlawed, the once mighty heroes disbanded. But out of tragedy is born hope. After the government liquidation of Stark Industries, Dr. George Tarleton, himself a victim of A-Day and founder of Advanced Idea Mechanics, thinks science is the solution to our nation's problems.
I wish I knew what happened to Captain Rogers that day, but I was nowhere near the reactor room. I don't have those answers, but I can promise you this. I will use this second chance to make you safe. AIM will find a cure for the inhuman disease.
Okay, so I'm getting strong X-Men vibes from this let's cure the disease kind of notion, which is very much an X-Men Last Stand kind of idea. I don't mind that. I think it could be done really well here.
Tony stashed most of his stuff here when Stark Industries went under. And if anyone knows where Tony is, it's Jarvis. This trail should take us to the archive's secret entrance.
Cool. Well, it's a nice day for a hike.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Are you wearing that communications bud I gave you?
Yeah, practically invisible. So why did you go back to the Chimera?
Well, I didn't. He did.
I just got to say, this game at this point is absolutely stunning. Look at this jungle! The beginning didn't look as gorgeous as this, I don't think. This is awesome.
Well, the big guy had a run-in with a few SHIELD agents, but after that...
I'm getting those strong Tomb Raider jungle graphics vibes.
Right.
And that's awesome, because that game had such gorgeous graphics for its jungle. I also think that Bruce made the right call by saying that the Avengers are a danger, which they are. But I'm not too sure as to why everybody thinks that the Avengers were trying to steal the technology. No, they were trying to stop the technology from being misused.
Bit of tight squeeze.
Yep, watch your head.
Here. Let me help.
Thanks. There's a clearing just ahead. The entrance should be there.
Cool. So what does Jarvis actually look like?
Like an outdated hard drive from 1998.
Okay, new question. What does a 1998 hard drive look like?
Oh, God.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. This is visually stunning. Nice job, Square Enix. Your attention to detail is fantastic. Oh, looks like I can actually talk to Kamala here. Come on, Kamala.
Yeah, it's been a while. Tony used to let me come here, give me space to calm down or break things.
I can see that.
I have a sneaky suspicion that we're going to be doing some Hulk gameplay soon. Get ready when it happens.
Finally. This means we're close. Oh, wait. That's well it should.
Got him. Sending containment units.
Dr. Banner, what do I do?
Get out of here!
What?
Sweet! Grab that droid by the face. Alright, please enjoy me hulking out. This is gonna be great. Gonna be a bit tricky as well, though. I can imagine that if they attack me with everything they've got, it might be a bit hard. Using the elbow drop seems like the best plan. But I won't spam it forever. Also, I'm really curious. Is the Hulk capable of picking up and throwing stuff? Because I feel like that's something I should definitely use. Yeah, there you go! Just L2 and R2. Same as every throw button in every game. Gotta admit, the triangle attack is really handy with the Hulk. Oh, that was wicked! So far, so good.
This is bad. Crap!
Surrender quietly.
Falling all over the place. They get here so fast.
Alright, so these shielded guys, I'm gonna have to actually try and find some way to take out their shields. What if I throw the rocks at them? Maybe that'll work. Let's see how we go. I'm just gonna see if I can focus on taking them out. Smash! That ability helped me out big time. Alright, they're taking a while to defeat. Let's see how we go. Surely, once I got this guy's shield down and taken out the guys with the shields, I will have this. So close, so close. We got this. Come on. Okay, throw some rocks at you, I believe? Oof, now we're ambushed. I'm going to do my very best to take all these guys out, save my powers for when I need them the most, and in general, just wreck them. Let's see how we go. Hulk Smash! Woohoo! We're on to the next part! Okay, moving on.
Sure hope you brought a change of clothes. I can tell by your silence that you are not amused. That's okay. I don't think Bruce likes my jokes either.
No, Bruce.
Okay, okay. I won't mention the guy with the glasses.
Their dynamic is actually really good. I can't wait to see them bond throughout this game. I think I'm just a little off it. Let's go again or figure out a way to get up there. Seeing that too, that was pretty funny.
What? Oh crap, you're right. This doesn't look temporary.
Aim! Hulk, Kate, aim! I feel like I'm channeling Planet of the Apes there. But yeah, anyway, cool to have Hulk being around and going to destroy all of AIM.
We good? Okay. We're cool. I guess?
That's pretty cute.
Man, AIM didn't just arrive. They've set up shop. We've got to find Jarvis and get out of here.
I'm gonna see if I can just take out that by throwing something at it. More supplies. I don't know exactly what these are going to help me with, but it's good to have more supplies. Okay, that clearly doesn't work. Let's smash it! Yay! Okay, we can move on now. Job and clap!
Guess AIM took over the place. Still think Mr. Stark's here? I could head through the vents and take a look. Yeah, that works.
Alright, I think I'll finish this video here. Thank you so much for coming to see some more of Gabe's games today, and if you like this gaming content and would like to see me play through some more of this Marvel beta, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Next is some more Hulk.